Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happiness today. Well, right now, as we speak, some group of persons are beginning to own up to what they are doing in Southeast, and in fact, they have decided to make boast of some of the claims of what they are likely going to do in the interim. But before we go into the news proper, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it. Uh, Click on it to get notified as soon as you update our channel on YouTube. Well, the Biafra National Guard, one of the groups agitating for the independence of the Southeast region from Nigeria, has said its move against Abia State Police Command headquarters on Monday, which is the sit at home, was to capture the State Police Commissioner Jane Agbade. The secessionist group had earlier taken responsibility for the move against police headquarters in Umuahia on Monday, the capital city of Abia State. On Monday morning, report has it that state police headquarters was attacked. The newspaper gathered that during the attack, one person suspected to be a police inspector was brought down. A source who lives close to the station also said that he heard moves and equipment around about 1 a.m. on Monday. Around that same 1 a.m. on Monday morning, he said we heard so much instrument sounds. Initially, we thought the policemen at the station were the ones doing all the sounds because sometimes they do it to scare potential assailants. But by daybreak, we heard it was actually a move against them and that a policeman was brought down, the source had said. But the group, in a statement issued on Tuesday, explained that they moved against the headquarters to capture the state police commissioner, that's Jane Agbade. The group said its mission was to capture the police chief to find out the reasons behind police coming against Biafrans. According to the group, they had nothing personal against the policemen at the station and had expected to run away instead of engaging them, considering that they were heavily ready. The BNG, in a statement signed by its head of media, that's Elebamba Eberechukwu, further reiterated that it had declared chaos on the Nigerian government and announced October 30th, 2021 as the Independence Day of that region, that Southeast region. The statement reads in part, "We, the Biafra National Guard, wish you Merry Christmas and want to also use this opportunity to urge you to continue to be unbiased in your report. As you all already know, we declared the sovereign state of Biafra on the 30th of October 2021. By virtue of that redeclaration, Biafra became a sovereign state, and we, the Biafran Army, would like to maintain a cordial relationship with you all. Our army will soon officially start exercising our full right as an independent state and wish to continue to enjoy professional relationships with you all as referees and also the eyes of the world. Biafra is a legitimate cause and there is no way to freedom. Every way leads to freedom, depending on what the oppressors threw at us. The occupational government of Muhammadu Buhari through death as loss, force and oppression, and we are going down every day and our people experiencing all kinds of suffering. It is our inalienable right to choose whether to stay alive or to go down. It is our right to defend our lives and we have fully triggered it. It said, we have no intention to burn down the police headquarters or seize it for the time being. Our plan was to get the commissioner so he could explain why bringing down Biafrans became a thing of pride and a joy to him. We are disappointed that policemen that ought to run away engaged us, despite saying we are heavily with so much equipment. We lost no soldier, neither did any of our soldiers sustain any injury. We took control of the headquarters briefly and neutralized many of the state-sponsored issues fired at us. The commissioner escaped, but justice is inevitable. Furthermore, we encountered vigilante groups while traveling from Nsukka to Abia State, but refused to open fire at them. We appreciate the effort of vigilante groups, but it is high time they left the roads and went into our communities. They should guide our communities and leave the major roads, because we won't leave them next time, because they work with occupational government and are a threat to the People's Army. We are warning them to resign or go into our communities alone. We will protect our roads, and should they continue their vigilante whatsoever, we will see them as enemy link. The people of Biafra should not panic. Everybody should remain calm, because we are on the top of the situation. It is a gradual process. We will protect our people from all forms of people coming against them. We have seen enemy soldiers burning down houses, shops, and bringing down innocent Biafrans. We will work harder to protect our people from occupational soldiers. Finally, Biafra is a sovereign state, and we will not hesitate to stamp our sovereign authority. First line of that authority is the defense of our lives, being taken at will by the occupational forces of the federal government of Nigeria. We will not relent until there is peace and safety of lives in our land. Now, this sounds so much like bad news. In all respect, to start with, they declared sovereign state of Biafra in a state that is already existing. No referendum was conducted. There was no agreement of any kind from any quarter. They have not already, some of the elite in Southeast are not even in support of Biafra. Now, why forcefully go about this? Now, Nnamdi Kanu is in detention, saying that he's doing his own peacefully. BNG is now doing their own in a different manner. And they're now telling even vigilantes, say, okay, we support you, we appreciate your move, but go to the village. But that you are being formed by the government of the day, and they're calling the government of the day occupational government. Now, with this announcement they have made, and they made bold to state that they actually wanted to, pick up a commissioner of police in the southeast. Now, with that statement, now, if the security and Nigerian security comes to their full security personnel down there, don't you think it's going to cause a lot of issues? Sometimes innocent people will go down. I think there are better ways to go about this. Now, this is the same Southeast that Ohanaeze and Igbo and some of the elites, the socio-political, socio-cultural groups, have been clamoring that they should give them presidency 2023. With all this going on, I would have thought that at this stage of this whole movement, that they would have just allowed the elite or the elders of the land, or stakeholders meetings first, so that they don't go about, countering all the moves and effort being made by their elite or by their leaders. Yeah, you want to say one or two things now?
Yeah, one of the things that we have to understand when it comes to fighting for anything, everyone have different strategy of going about it. For Hannes and Igbo, they believe that how they can get it is by dialogue with authorities concerned. And same with Nnamdi Kanu. Right now, he's talking more about the people being quiet and going about it the lawful way. But for these guys, they believe that we can get it by using all the strategies that we have. But then they shouldn't forget that even as you are entitled to this strategy, entitled to your own opinion in getting anything you feel like getting, you must also understand that you're not dealing with yourself alone or with the Biafran soldiers in quote just alone. You're dealing with the Southeast in totality, and that Southeast comprises of the old, the young, the aged, and all. And whenever the military want to strike like that, they won't consider the fact that it was just you guys alone. Will not face you. It might end up burning down other people's businesses, might end up frustrating lives and all of that. So as of now, I think that we should be wiser in the way we go about everything, so that you don't end up blowing down the whole place, and then other people will be there crying over what they have lost, and you're somewhere enjoying yourself. We have to be very tactical in pursuing this goal.
All right, that's what we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in that conversation. What's your take? Do have a nice time. Please know